You think isolation is your ally, but you've merely adapted to isolation. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see any social gathering until I was a man. By then, it was nothing to me but blindness. Well guys, I know that was really bad acting, but to be honest, Tom Hardy's characters leave a really good impression on my head, and I just like to enact them, even if though I'm not really a good actor, but still I love acting them, you know, like they're really good characters. They leave a good impression on me, and that's an appreciation for Tom Hardy. And in today's vlog, we are going to talk about your questions. Your questions are going to be answered. I posted a story yesterday on social media on my Instagram account, that is ar.limitless. You can follow me there for a lot of other contents. And you asked, thanks for your questions. I'm impressed, guys. And let's start today's Q&A session. But before that, let me make a nice cup of coffee, you know, this barrel blend. So yeah, let's make a nice cup of pour over. I know a lot of you might be thinking, why is this so much obsession with coffee right now? And a lot of questions are related to coffee in today's vlog, in this Q&A session. But I would say that this obsession is not much, or I would say that I'm not much of a caffeine addict, but it is a different kind of obsession. And it starts with the very first thing, with the ritual of making coffee. And I would say that ritual of making coffee, ritual of making pour over is really something that is very dear to me, because I don't know, but it's in my habit. I just love making a nice pour over. It's an obsession. Like, if I'm a kind of coffee expert who knows how to make different kind of pour overs with different amount of flavors, I try and experiment with different amount of grinding levels, and then I make different kind of pour overs, you know. I hardly go out in cafes outside to drink someone else's coffee, because I really love to make coffee for myself and even for others. That's why I say that coffee is not just a thing to me. It's not just a commodity. It's a part of my life. It's ingrained in it, you know, like. And in today's Q&A sessions, because there are a lot of coffee related questions, I would talk about those things in detail, you know, in detail. Okay, as you can see, a nice cup of coffee has been made. It's prepared, so let's taste it. Good cup of coffee. Now let's go inside and answer your questions. Let's do that. Okay, let's open the door. Okay, let's finally begin with this. Let me set the camera up. Wait a second, wait. No, this looks good. Yep. So starting with the questions that I got on Instagram. Let me have some coffee. Okay, the first isn't actually a question. It's a compliment by olney.sv. Nice shots. Thank you, olney.sv. I'm touched. Anyway, moving towards the next one. Ayu_Thakur_, whose name is Ayush Thakur. He's one of my real good friends. He really supports me a lot. And his first question is, what keeps you motivated to keep going with filming? Well, this is a very simple answer that I just want to say, you know, even if, let's suppose with some dramatic intention, even if I'm not able to make any money out of filmmaking, still I'm gonna pursue it, because you know, it gives me that contentment. It's a work of art through which I can express myself, like I'm doing right now. This is filmmaking, and I just feel alive right now. I mean, I don't need any kind of motivation. I mean, like Ayush Thakur, you enjoy making art, you enjoy making sketches. In the very same way, I enjoy filmmaking. Even if it doesn't become my profession in future, I don't know if it becomes or not, but still I'm gonna follow it. It's something that I just can't leave. I'm sick with it. And anyways, he has asked a lot of other questions as well. The next one is, how did you get into photography in the very first place? Okay, so this is a long story, but I'll tell you in very short. So one of my nice friend, Arjun Singh Chauhan, he just introduced me to Matty Hapoya and Peter McKinnon, two of my favorite YouTubers, and he just told me that I should learn some color grading, color correcting my vlogs to make them look good, to make them look nice. But then you know what suddenly happened? Man, I got exposed to photography through Peter McKinnon. I learned basic of camera, and then just experimenting with this small phone, this iPhone SE, I just started working on my photography skills. And then one day, I was so obsessed that then I don't know what happened to me. I just wasn't able to come back. Believe me, my friends. And then it became an obsession. Now moving towards the next question from my_food travel. Trust me, he's one of my really good friends on social media, but still up to this date I don't know his name. Anyways, let's take his question. What's the next destination after this situation gets cleared? I mean, obviously this is a real bad situation, this pandemic. I don't know what to say about this, but yeah guys, once the situation gets cleared, I don't know if my roommate Akansh Sirohi is still up for the plan, because I was thinking going back towards Uttarakhand on a road trip with some other guys, and he said that he would be coming with me. So I'm looking forward to him. Will he still go with me? I don't know, but if he will come, I will go for sure. But even if he doesn't come, I will still go to Uttarakhand for a road trip from Rishikesh to Dhanolti, because I just want to remember all those places once again. Just cherish those memories, those nostalgia, going back to the roots. You know what I'm talking about? The place from where I started this journey of travel filmmaking. And now moving towards the next question. This question is from Sandeep Mistry. Sandeep.Mistry1. You all take care, stay home, stay safe. I mean, this is not a question, but I would say, Sandeep Mistry, thank you so much. This was a really good message. We should stay home. We should take care of ourselves at this time right now. It is really important. Take care of yourself, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home. And the next question is from MVRCO. Says, amazing profile with globe emoji and then AR.Limitless and then a big hug. What do you want to say, my friend? Thank you so much anyways. I mean, if you are a real profile, I would like to check your profile. Hold a second. Let's go into MVRCO. Let's see if it's a bot or not. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay. No. I mean, he's an artist, travel the world, founder of @DMUS_media, and oh, the pictures are really good. Thank you so much. I mean, apart from my profile, your profile is dope. Yeah, big shout out to MVRCO. Do check out his profile, it's really good. I mean, if you're into photography and filmmaking, yeah, these profiles are really good. So anyways, moving towards the next question. The next question is inspiration_hunting. If your life was a book, this is a really interesting question, guys. This is really interesting question. If your life was a book, what would its title be? You know what? Honestly, right now, I'm writing a book very similar. Very similar. And the title of that book is not a love story. Not a love story, but essence of love. So that would be its title. I hope you got your answer, my friend. Inspiration_hunting. Thank you so much for your question. Now moving towards Jasmine Baweja, one of my real good best friends. I mean, without him, this channel wouldn't be here where it is right now. So his question is, what will be your next travel destination? Really looking forward to your next travel vlog. First of all, as I said you, my next travel destination is gonna be Uttarakhand, Rishikesh to Dhanolti, and I have planned it with Akansh Sirohi Saab. So it's gonna be amazing with Sirohi Saab. I'm looking forward to it because, yeah, going with someone else, not just traveling solo. Looking forward to it, buddy. And I hope you're doing good. Your family is good. You're enjoying yourself at home, and everything is good. Now moving towards the next question, which is from Rajput_Nitin 25 December. So he's asking me, he's also a nice friend, among your works, which one is your favorite? Why? Well, that is a really complicated question because there are two works which are my favorite right now, but which is very, which is very close to my heart. I would say Nitin, that work is the more recent one. That is my travel documentary from Amritsar. I mean, it is one of those works which I wanted to make a perfect masterpiece, and I procrastinated on it for a very long time because I didn't want it to be a little bit bad. But recently I realized that I have to get it out, and I realized that my skills have gotten better, so I thought maybe now it was the right time. And in the previous month I uploaded it, and it got some real good recognition from you guys, and thanks for that, guys. Thanks so much. It has crossed almost 3,000 views, and that's really good for a small YouTuber. And now moving towards the next one, which is Sonali Puri, how much you love coffee. Coffee. Questions are coming on it now, because as far as I can see, the next questions are on coffee. Talking about coffee, I would say, coffee is not a love. I would say it's an experience that I enjoy while doing the things that I love. While I'm filming, while I'm editing, while I'm writing, while I'm listening to music, remembering my muse. At those times, it's what I do along with it. It enhances my experience. It brings that intoxication that I require at that moment. So yeah, coffee is not love, but it's an experience, I would say. That's the correct answer I can give you right now. And moving towards the next question from Bhave_Bhardwaj. There are a lot of underscores, guys. And his question is, you got skills in photography, bro, with a nice rose. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. आपका आशीर्वाद हमेशा हमारे साथ रहेगा. Thank you so much, brother. I mean, on a lighter note, without any humor or joke. Thank you so much. And moving towards other questions, which are from the_young_writer, whose name is Sayim Jain. And the first question from his is, would surely love to go on a photo walk or being part of a vlog? Well, I would like to say, and I would like to answer this in a very simple way, that my friend, you are a really talented guy. First of all, shout out for this guy. He is a really talented actor. I must say that his dedication and passion towards theater is like legit. And apart from that, I would say that whenever you get free time, my friend, I have some really good offers because some really good web series I would be making on this YouTube platform very soon when I will get time from graduation, and then after that we will be making some really good series, and I would love you to be part of it. So yeah, looking forward to work with you. Next question from you is also all the other stuff that you use to make it and drink it from. I think you're talking about coffee. So if you, by the way, if you want all that stuff, that Hario V60 cup, and along with that the grinder machine and the Hario V60 filter papers, I would say that all the links I have provided down in the description. You can purchase all that stuff, and if you want a separate tutorial on how to make a pour over coffee, I will make that for you as well. And the next question from you is, from where can I get this amazing coffee? Well, first of all, I would like to say start your experience with Blue Tokai coffee, because those roasters, they are like legit. They provide the best of coffee, and for sure then you can explore some other coffee brands as well. And I would say Blue Tokai, in a really nice, budget, they provide some really good roasted beans and different kind of flavors. I would say start with the apricot flavor with roasted almonds. That's a really good, and minty as well as orangish flavor that you can enjoy. Yeah, thank you for your questions. And now moving toward, and by the way, yeah, you can purchase that from their website. All the links are below. Moving towards the next question, which is from the Untamed Writer .1. He's a nice poet, I must say that. You should follow him on Instagram if you are into poetry and writing. So the question is, how to edit or click a genuine vintage pic. So I don't know what you mean by vintage pic, but I would like to say this one thing, that if you just want results to have that film type of look or that vintage look, then I would say that you can learn from some good tutorials, even by just simply using a simple phone and clicking a nice picture and giving it a vintage look in Adobe Lightroom, which is a good app available on Android and iOS on both the platforms. And this picture here, right, this one I have made, I have edited on my phone itself. I have clicked on my phone itself. Apart from that, if you really want a vintage camera, I would say go for a film camera or a nice Hasselblad old school camera. There are some in the description below, or you might be seeing on the screen right now. There are a lot available on Amazon, so you can check them out, or on other platforms as well. So it's upon you. I would say that if you are not into photography and just want some film type look outcomes, you should maybe use your phone and Lightroom app. It would give you that kind of output. And if you want to have a tutorial on how to get those film type or vintage type outcomes of your pictures, so yeah, feel free to put in the comment sections. I would like to make a tutorial on it as well, surely. And now moving towards the next question, which is, do I need to buy all the set of equipments and machinery, cutlery for such kind of coffee? That's a good question, I would say. That's a very good question, and I would like to say that I would like to make a video on this, that how can you make a nice pour over coffee without using Hario V60, without using anything else, and just simply make a nice black coffee. And for that, my friend, I would say, if you're not looking forward to that video, I would simply tell you right now, just take a cup like this, okay, grind some coffee. You will need at least a grinder or something like that, and then grind your coffee beans and put that in a cup. Pour boiling hot water in that cup, in this cup, and then after that, what you gotta do is simply nothing else. Take another cup, and for example, this is another cup. Put on it a muslin cloth, cover it completely, and the cup having, if you're using your imagination, right, the cup having the mixture of boiled water and those grinded coffee powder, just pour it above it, and the muslin cloth will get all the accumulation of that remaining excreta is a bad word, but the remaining parts of coffee, and the pure pour over will go down. It will be down there, all the experience for you, then you can enjoy it. Yeah. Anyways, moving towards the next question. The next question from Sanjeet _ 0 _ 03 _ I'm really bad at just pronouncing usernames. So the question is, among the places you have traveled so far, which is the best place? Yeah, I have to say this, hands down, I am pirate of the mountains. I love traveling in mountains, but when it comes to the favorite place of mine, I would say hands down the best experience, Sanjeet, for me has been one place, that is Jaipur. I mean, that trip, only that trip itself was one of the best experience that I had, because it went according to the planning. I mean, from the very beginning to the very end, there were a little bit changes, but those changes were a kind of experience that I had, the kind of adventure that I had. I mean, at that location, I met one of my old friends with whom my friendship got even much more stronger after meeting at that place, and the locations, the history that I explored at that place, man, hands down. I mean, after that I got fascinated into forts, into all those places and the history of Rajasthan, and now I'm thinking that I should go to Udaipur as well, because that place is known as the Venice of India. Yes, so hands down, up to now, Jaipur has been my favorite place. And now moving towards the next question by Manav _ Chub. So the question from you, my friend, is, how did you give a start and choose this? So I am thinking that you're talking about YouTube, photography and filmmaking. So as you know, my friend, I have answered this, that it was a random progression. I started a vlogging journey with my first road trip in Uttarakhand, Rishikesh to the Nordi, and it was a complete kind of that thing that I went there. I thought maybe I should document it like all the other vloggers, and I did. And when I was back at home editing those vlogs, this kind of inner urge erupted within me that, man, this is such a great thing that I'm reliving those experiences while editing those vlogs. So I thought I should keep on doing this, and I would like to say that in the end of that journey, I met this girl Rishi, and perhaps I might have left traveling. It might have been just a single pump which might have went down towards the downward graph when I came back, but later she texted me that she's in Dharamshala and going to Triumph Trek, and I was like, why not? And during the time of my exams, I went there because there were a few holidays, preparatory holidays, and during my preparatory holidays, I was trekking. So that's insane, but that's kind of dedication towards traveling. So it all started there. So the next question is from Samarth Kalra _ Kalra, a good friend of mine, and the question is, what made you fall in love with this ecstatic journey of traveling and brilliant photography? Well, I think that second one is compliment, so thank you so much, Samarth. And yeah, as I told to Manav, I'll say to you that it just happened in progression. And moving towards the next question from Sanjeet _ 03 _ so another question from Sanjeet. So it is, what makes you so indulged in coffee? That, my friend, that is a different question, and a good question as well. So I would like that, I'd like to say that experiencing coffee for me is a different experience. I don't, as I've told time and again, but I would say this time, let me explain you how I enjoy my coffee. I sit back and remember my own muse. the woman I love. And then I think about her, sip coffee, experience the ecstatic love I have for her. And then I get inspired, I get up, I make some art, write something, or even just shoot some pictures and edit them and post them or something like that, anything, or maybe pick up my camera and film something. That's how I indulge in my coffee. That's the way I enjoy coffee. And I think it really gives me a pump to do something. I think that's a way how you should enjoy your indulgences. Indulging in it, getting inspired by it, and then creating something out of it. You know what I mean? And now let's move towards the next question by Mayank_Juneja once again. Thank you friend for it. So the question is, by South में कब जा रहा है बनाने video? So when I'm going towards South India, and that's a good question. Honestly, I mean, I haven't traveled India a lot. I mean, up to this point as well, and the answer to that is that very soon as this pandemic gets over, as soon as I get graduated, after that I will have a lot of time. You know what I mean? A lot of time. Then I can go anywhere. I mean, I can travel anywhere. Right now it's just this busy hectic schedule of academics, because of which I can't go to far off places. That's the reason, my friend. That's the big huge problem right now. And after this academic time ends, the things are on my way for sure. The plan is to go to Hampi. Yeah. Next question is from Karan_Sandhu. So the question is, you've tasted lots of coffees. Which coffee you find best among all? Let me think. Okay. So, as I recommended Saim Jain, so the answer is very simple, yet at the time a bit complicated for me. See, there are two flavors which I like. First one is apricot and roasted almonds. The second one is the Kohi Roosters orange flavor. So I would say that these two brands are my personal favorite. Perhaps because of that I have this bias towards these two brands, Blue Tokai and Kohi Roosters. But at the same time, I would say that these specific flavor notes from these two brands, Blue Tokai's apricot and roasted almonds, and Kohi Roosters orange flavor, these two are really good for me. And now moving towards Akansh_Sirohi, with whom I have made my next plan of traveling to Uttarakhand after this pandemic is gone. So the question is a really good question. I would say a good question. And the question is, does camera matter? Okay, I don't know in which context you're talking. Are you talking in context of storytelling or in the context of professional work? Well, if you're talking in context of storytelling or vlogging, I would say no, my friend. You can make a really good story out of a damn potato camera. I mean, potato camera is something like really crappy camera of whom nobody doesn't even care. I mean, my most personal favorite work, this Amritsar documentary, is made out of the most budget-friendly GoPro, and it's a complete project which I made on that GoPro camera, and it's one of my personal favorite story that I told to you guys, and you guys liked it. You told the color grading was awesome, it looked cinematic, it looked dope, it looked awesome. So I would say that camera doesn't matter in storytelling and vlogging, but if you're looking to go into professional aspect of photography and filmmaking, then my friend, you need to go with the conventional work. And if you're making some big budget projects, then you require some then you require some professional stuff for that. So that's the answer. I won't say that it doesn't completely matter or it doesn't it does matter, but for different aspects there are different answers. Next question from Ninja Oni, and his question is very strange. Thoughts on my photography? Well, let's see what kind of photos you have clicked. So let's go in Ninja Oni's profile. Urban explorer, photographer. DM to book a shoot and inquiries. My presets are so you are basically selling your work. So yep, Ninja Oni, you have a good profile, I would say. Yeah, good street photography work. Good work. So if you want to follow him, if you are enjoying this work, he shoots some good street photography content. Go check him out, Ninja Oni. And the last and one of my favorite questions from Arjun Chauhan 24, my best friend. इतनी कॉफी कैसे पसंद है? How do you enjoy coffee so much? But as I've told you, my friends, and in the end I would tell you once again, it's not the coffee, it's the process, it's the ritual of making coffee, it's the way I enjoy and differentiate different experiences. I mean, the flavors that bring certain kind of nostalgia. I mean, how I plucked oranges in an orchard, or what kind of recipe that tasted with those cinnamon which resemble with that flavor that I'm tasting right now. So it's not just tasting a coffee, it's having a complete different experience with some nice music and everything. I mean, I'm a coffee snob, and if you want a complete vlog, a complete conversation, or a podcast on how you can enjoy coffee in different ways, I would make for you. But this was it, guys. These were the questions, and I hope I answered your inquiries, your questions in a complete proper way. I genuinely enjoyed it, guys, these Q&A. I think I would be making more of these Q&As for you guys in this time. And if you enjoyed this one, make sure to hit the like button, like bang, smash it completely, and subscribe for more travel, photography, and coffee related content. All you coffee enthusiasts, I would love to have you right now on board, because at this time we could have a lot of conversations. You can also follow me on Instagram. The handle is ar.limitless. I'll see you there as well. This vlog ends here, this Q&A session ends here, and please, during this quarantine session, take care of yourself, and we will get out of this much more stronger. Yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next vlog. Till then, peace and bye. Okay, guys, bye. Somebody's outside. I just need to meet him. It's urgent.